Welcome back to Hello Pumpkin Studios. Today we're in our bedroom because we are hanging our TVs finally. We've picked up these Dealworthy tilting TV mounts on sale at Target. I've never hung a TV before, so come join me as I hang this for the first time. Currently our TV is sitting on a IKEA dresser that we just picked up when we first moved in together. This is a 65-inch Samsung TV. Therefore, we're going to take this off first, set it face down on the bed, hook up the back bolts that ultimately clip onto the wall bracket. So that's what we're going to do first, and then we will move on to hanging the wall bracket. We got the TV off the wall, and now I got to take off just the mounting bracket. So just going to take this off. Actually, I'll probably
ignore all of our dust.
Yeah, jeez. We've taken this TV apart how many times now? Multiple. Because we've moved.
Our apartment, then Phoenix, then Georgia, and now here.
Yep. I remember the first time I put this TV together, and I think I put the screws in the wrong spot.
Didn't we feel like we stripped the screws too? And we were like, oh my gosh, we're never going to be able to get it on the stand again.
Yeah.
Now look, it's officially off the stand.
It's being hung. Could you imagine hanging this like 4 times now?
No.
Oh, that one might not be loose enough yet. I'm gonna have to. This is where Erica's little fingers come in. Oh, no. Luckily, these are magnetized. Oh. There.
Look at that.
The TV's facing down on our bed like I mentioned before, and this is the left side of the TV and the right side of the TV like on the back, and this was like where the base was at. So what I wanted to show was that the C bracket has to go on the left side of the back of the TV. So like the bolts are on the inside facing each other like this. So then the B bracket has my little helpers here with me telling me how to do everything. And the B bracket goes on the right side of the back of the TV. So here's like a further view out of how the bracket should look. And then now we're going to match up what bolts and washers go with this TV. Here's a look at the screws, and then here's the spacers, and then here's the washers. It's kind of a guessing game on what you actually need from my perspective, because the instructions don't really tell you what you're going to need. They just say whatever fits your TV. Therefore, I think it's going to be this J as my spacer, and then I got to figure out what screws are going to fit here. So that's going to be the next thing. But I'm assuming it's going to be, I think E is going to be my screw that I'm going to need. But I'll let you know. I'm down here because I wanted to show you. These are the spacers, and we're trying to decide what size we want. So this one is not going to be big enough because this is like the back of the TV, so I'll go up. So this has like a lip on the back of the TV. Therefore, these are like the spacers that you would be able to use. We're going to go with this one because we just want the little extra space that it gives. I know like it's not going to show up on the camera perfectly, but you can kind of see the difference in spacing there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the bigger spacer just to give us some extra room when we're going to attach it to the wall. And that spacer is spacer G, which then corresponds with bolt F because it's longer. So those are the bolts and spacers that I'm going to use for this one. I'm going to have to use the F screw because, as you can see, look how long this spacer is. I just put the other one away, and I'll grab it really quick so you can see that you're going to need a longer. You want to make sure that you first check the screw that fits into this, because they have like an M6 and M8. So this is what fits into this specific TV. And then what I showed you before was the spacer. and then what you need to do is check the length of the spacer with the bolt, because if not, you won't have enough thread to be able to do it all at once. Prime example is this. This is the smaller M8 screw. As you can see, it doesn't even come out the other side of it. Therefore, you wouldn't be able to screw it into the TV. But if you were using one of these smaller spacers, like so, this one would definitely be long enough. I wanted to pause here and show you the instructions really quickly because of the screws. So they give you M4, M6, and M8, and then they come in either 22, no, sorry, that's the spacers. They come in 12 or 25, 30 or 35, and then they also have an M845. So what I'm using is the M845 for this TV with the 22 millimeter spacer, and then based off of the instructions here, and I'm hoping that'll focus. Basically, I don't use a washer because I dug the washers out and they only give you 2 sets of washers, but these washers don't fit. Sorry, I'm trying to record and do this all in one. Pause. My camera lady's back. But as you can see, the washer doesn't fit on the top of the screw. Therefore, if you're using the M8 screws, you will not use a washer. Only if you use the M6 or the M4 screws, you will use a washer. So if you're using the M8 screw, you only need the screw and the spacer for your TV. All right, so I have my spacer there, and what I need to do is feed my screw through, feed that through, and then grab my screwdriver, tighten it down. Don't tighten it down too tight because you're going to want to do the next one. So grab your spacer, put it down, grab your screw, grab your screwdriver because my fingers are too fat. And this is where you can start to tighten them down, but also remember this is a TV, so you're not going to want to tighten them down too tight because there's one connected. And this is the spacing you start to see, so this one's got a whole handful underneath it. I don't know if it's really going to show up, but this is where we're trying to show that like these are the spacers that you need to be able to get it away from the plastic so that it's high enough off the wall in the TV to be able to hang. One thing that I wanted to mention is make sure that these strings are always at the bottom of your TV, because this is what ultimately you're going to pull when you want to go to take your TV off the wall, because you'll pull this and then it'll unlatch and then you can pick it up off the wall. So make sure these are always at the bottom of your TV. So we were off camera because we were trying to debate, because I'm in the process of building a dresser, and what we were doing is we were kind of trying to debate on where we wanted this to be. So that's about where we want the mount to be. Basically what you need to think about is when you're mounting this is the mount's going to be here, but you have to think your TV is going to hang down anywhere from 12 to 15 inches depending on the size of your TV. Ours is a 65 inch and it was like 12 to 13 inches like hanging downwards. So you got to think of that when you have your furniture below you. So we decided this was the best spot for us. So I marked where I want to hang this. But now I need to take my stud finder with my little helper and find studs to be able to drill these screws into. And these are massive screws that they gave us to put into studs. recommend doing 2 first and then going back and doing the other 2 once you get 2 of them set. But they do give you this nice little bubble level, so you know it's level. They also give you a paper mounting bracket. I must not be a stud because I can't find one at all. If your wall looks like this, don't feel bad because it took me a couple tries to find it. I thought this was the best one on the market. I don't think so. I have the worst luck trying to find studs. I did luckily find the studs. And what happened to 16 on center? Because this wall definitely doesn't have studs 16 on center. Welcome to a new build. Half-assed put together. Come down just a tip. Oh, maybe go up a little bit. Oh, oh, oh. Come down just a bit.
It moved me.
Oh no, you're still good.
What happened?
Battery's dead. Perfectly level. I meant to say you need a 1/2-inch socket for this. Most impact kits don't come with a 1/2-inch, so I had to go steal one from my impact. There we go. One thing that I did want to mention is that if you are using wood studs, do not use these anchors. These are only used for when you're going into cinder block, which I'm going to do in our downstairs TV when we hang that one.
I forgot to click record. Essentially, we moved the TV from the bed and it just hooks over the plate and then you hear it go click. And now we're just trying to get it centered on the plate.
Thanks for joining me today as we hung our TV using this deal-worthy tilting TV bracket that we purchased at Target. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next project.